Surah Al-Fatih, the originator. There are 45 ayat in the surah, and it was revealed in Makkah. In a narration from the Holy Prophet, it is said that 3 doors of Jannah will be open for the person who recites the surah. He will be able to enter it through whichever door he pleases. In another narration, it is said that the 8 doors of Jannah will open to him, and he will be permitted to enter through whichever he likes. It is narrated that a person once came to Imam Jafar Sadiq and complained that his daughter had a problem of getting severe migraine headaches all the time. The Imam placed his hand on her head and recited verse 42 of the surah, and she was cured. All praise is due to Allah, the originator of the heavens and the earth, the maker of the angels, apostles flying on wings 2, 3, and 4. He increases in creation of what He pleases. Surely Allah has power over all things. Whatever Allah grants to men of His mercy, there is none to withhold it. And what He withholds, there is none to send it forth after that. And He is the mighty, the wise. O man, call to mind the favor of Allah on you. Is there any creator besides Allah who gives you the sustenance from the heaven and the earth? There is no God but He. Whence are you then turned away? And if they called you a liar, truly apostles before you were called liars, and to Allah are all affairs reunited. O man, surely the promise of Allah is true. Therefore, let not the life of this world deceive you, and let not the arch deceiver deceive you respecting Allah. Surely the shaitan is your enemy, so take him for an enemy. He only invites the party that they may be inmates of the burning. As for those who disbelieve, they shall have severe punishment, and as for those who believe and do good, they shall have forgiveness and a great reward. What is he whose evil deed is made fair seeming to him so much so that he considers it good? Now surely Allah makes her whom He pleases and guides all right whom He pleases. So let not your soul waste away in grief for them. Surely Allah is cognizant of what they do. And Allah is He who sends the wind so they raise a cloud. Then we drive it on to a dead country, and therewith we give life to the earth after its death. Even so is the good name. Whoever desires honor, then to Allah belongs the honor wholly. To Him do ascend the good words and the good deeds. Lift them up, and as for those who plan evil deeds, they shall have a severe chastisement, and as for their plan, it shall perish. And Allah created you of dust, then of the life germ. Then He made you bears, and no female bears, nor does she bring forth, except with His knowledge. And no one whose life is lengthened has his life lengthened, nor an aught diminished upon his life. But it is all in a book. Surely this is easy to Allah. And the two seas are not alike. The one sweet that seduces to us by its excessive sweetness, pleasant to drink, and the other salt that burns by its saltness. Yet from each of them you eat fresh flesh, and bring forth ornaments which you wear, and you see the ships cleave through it, that you may seek of His bounty, and that you may be grateful. He causes the night to enter in upon the day, and He causes the day to enter in upon the night, and He has made subservient to you the sun and the moon. Each one follows its course to an appointed time. This is Allah, your Lord. His is the kingdom. Those whom you call upon besides Him do not control the strong. If you call on them, they shall not hear your call, and even if they could hear, they shall not answer you. And on the resurrection day, they will deny you associating with Allah, and none can inform you like the one who is aware. O men, you are they who stand in need of Allah, and Allah is He who is self-sufficient and praised. If He please, He will take you off and bring a new generation, and this is not hard to Allah. And a burdened soul cannot bear the burden of another, and if one weighed down by the burden should cry for another to carry its burden, not aught of it shall be carried, even though he be near of kin. You warn only those who fear their Lord in secret and keep up prayer. And whoever purifies himself, he purifies himself only for the good of his own soul, and to Allah is the eventual coming. And the blind and the seeing are not alike, nor the darkness and the light, nor the shade and the heat, neither are the living and the dead alike. Surely Allah makes whom He pleases hear, and you cannot make those hear who are in the graves. You are not but a warner. Surely we have sent you with the truth as the bearer of good news and a warner. And there is not a people but a warner has gone among them. And if they call you a liar, so did those before them indeed call their apostles liars. Their apostles had come to them with clear arguments, and with scriptures and with the illuminating book. Then did I punish those who disbelieved. So how was the manifestation of my disapproval? Do you not see that Allah sends down water from the cloud, and we bring forth therewith fruits of various colors, and in the mountains are streaks, white and red, of various hues, and others intensely black. And of men and beasts and cattle are various species of it likewise. Those of His servants are only who are possessed of knowledge fear Allah. Surely Allah is mighty forgiving. Surely they who recite the book of Allah and keep up prayer and spend out what we have given them secretly and openly hope for a gain which will not perish, that He may pay them back fully their rewards and give them over out of His grace. Surely He is forgiving, multiplier of rewards. And that which we have revealed to you of the book, that is the truth, verifying that which was most before it. Most surely, with respect to a servant, Allah is aware, seeing. Then we gave the book for an inheritance to those whom we choose from among our servants, but of them is he who makes his soul to suffer a loss, and of them is he who takes a middle course, and of them is he who foremost in deeds of goodness by Allah's permission. This is the great excellence. Gardens of perpetuity. They shall enter therein. They shall be made to wear therein bracelets of gold and pearls, and their dress therein shall be silk. And they shall say, all praise is due to Allah, who has made grief to depart from us. Most surely our Lord is forgiving, multiplier of rewards, who has made us a light in a house abiding forever out of our grace. Toil shall not touch us therein, nor shall fatigue therein afflict us. And as for those who would disbelieve, for them is the fire of hell. It shall not be finished with them entirely, so they should not die, nor the chastisement thereof be lightened to them. Even thus do we retribute every ungrateful one. And they shall cry therein for succor. O our Lord, take us out. We will do good deeds other than those which we used to do. Did we not preserve you alive long enough so that he who would be mindful and it should mind? And there came to you the warner. Therefore taste, because for the unjust there is no helper. Surely Allah is the knower of what is unseen in the heavens and the earth. Surely He is cognizant of what is in the hearts. He it is who made you rulers in the land. Therefore whoever disbelieves, his unbelief is against himself, and their unbelief does not increase the disbelievers with their Lord in anything except hatred, and their unbelief does not decrease the disbelievers in anything except any losses. Say, have you Show me what part of the earth have created, or have they any share in the heavens? Or have we given them a book so that they follow a clear argument thereof? Nay, the unjust do not hold our promises one to another, but only to deceive. Surely Allah upholds the heavens and the earth, lest they come to naught, and if they should come to naught, there is none who can uphold them after him. Surely He is the forbearing, the forgiving. And they swore by Allah with the strongest of their oaths that if there came to them a warner, they would be better guided than any of the nations. But when there came to them a warner, it increased them in naught but aversion, in behaving proudly in the land and in planning evil, and the evil plan shall not be set any save the authors of it. Then should they wait for aught except the way of the former people? For you shall not find any alteration in the course of Allah, and you shall not find any change in the course of Allah. Have they not travelled in the land and seen how was the end of those before them while they were stronger than these power? And Allah is not such that anything in the heavens or the earth should escape Him. Surely He is knowing, powerful. And were Allah to punish men for what they earn, He would not leave on the back of it any creature, but He respites them till an appointed term. So when their doom shall come, then surely Allah is seen with respect to servants. वो काज़िम ने पढ़ेगा, हुसैन ने